Oh my gosh.
Okay, fine, I won't do that. Whatever. Never mind, don't do the thing with the camera on me.
Are you signaling to terrorists or something? Should I be worried?
Just don't do it, okay?
Okay, I won't do it. Good afternoon, sports fans, and welcome to sunny, and beautiful Stone County, Missouri. We're on the campus of Reed Spring High School. Nobody else is here, it's just us today, as we are getting ready to start off week 7 of the MOSEF Smash Cruise season here. It's the last regular season week, and you have the Reed Spring Wolves going against Carl Junction today, against the Bullies, the Bulldogs. So, should have a great matchup today. Carl Junction is and Reed Spring are familiar. Been in the same area for the last few years here, and definitely two schools that kind of enjoy their back and forth a little bit. So we are getting ready to start here very shortly. We have Ashton with a Q playing as Ridley, going against Gary B playing as Samus today. That's going to start us off. Both teams have made their bands, their picks, and they are getting ready to step in the arena and do battle. We'll be at Pokemon Stadium 2. And real quick, talking about the standings here. Here in a second, we're gonna go ahead and flip over there to the match about the standings here. Connecting, having a hard time here with technology sometimes. It's a little tricky, obviously. Reed Spring is up at the front of class 1, section 4 here. Sitting at 6-0. Carl Junction, 1 and 6, but definitely a really good 1 and 6. Always has a lot of strong players and a lot of depth, and so no doubt we're going to see a great match today. So you can see already, Samus off to a great start. Played by Gary B. Gary B's a new player this year. Haven't seen him on the roster before. Giving Ridley a good start. Ashton with the Q doesn't normally play with Ridley. It's not his name. But felt like he wanted to try something a little bit different. It looks like maybe he's starting to shake off a little bit of rust here instead of coming back and taking that first stock from Gary B. And definitely where you want to be on the board early. And another miscue there. And Reed Spring capitalizes. So right now you have Ashton with a Q. And Ridley up 3 stocks to 1. He's in a high danger zone there at 155%. So he definitely wants to, if he can pull off getting the 3rd stock without taking that hit, that would be great. Big feather in the cap for Reed Spring. Obviously, that's gonna be really difficult to do. But against a very talented team, a very talented player in Gary B, and a player who, Reed Spring doesn't really know his fighting style, so learning as they're developing here at the start of this first set. Oh, and a big hit there in the middle, really up to 200%, and there it is. So, Gary B, CJ Sports gets their first stock tonight, and so now it's 2 stocks to 1 in favor of Ashton with a Q. And he's going to look to try to send that one home, and that's it. He's going to shut the door on that rally for Gary B. Swinging the doors. you're looking for some garage door work, want to update your house a little bit, maybe as we get to the summer months, help with the cooling of the interior, maybe give a call out to Precision Garage Door in Kimberly City. They are a silver sponsor here for Reed Spring eSports and a great support. And we'll be right back. Okay, welcome back here. Both schools have entered the arena, and we're getting ready to go here. In the second fight, you're going to have Blark, 4673, going as the Me Brawler, and he's going to be going against Action with Q as Ridley. Action will have one stock, so he's going to take his jump there off the diving board, and he will start now with two stocks. Blair is I'm assuming he's got to be an upperclassman because he's been around the MOSEF League for a few years now. He is currently their highest leader in stocks with 54, taking on the season. So definitely someone that you kind of want to go to either early, middle, or at the end, either an anchor or somebody who can change the momentum of the game for you. And he's off to a really good start, although he has a mishap there on the edge. So both fighters are at two stocks, but Ridley's sitting at 137% and climbing. And so he's definitely playing some percentages here that he wants to play, try to keep this thing close and within striking distance. Kicks really off the platform and really still going. He's gone. Not a home run though, but he's taking the stock. Now we are two stocks to one there, with Blair at an advantage here. The position he wants to be in, having a stock lead, and trying to keep that if he can, get rid of that third stock quickly, and go into the third fight of the set here. Both fighters working back and forth. Ridley's been grabbing a throw. Ridley's a big old dragon thing there. Oh, kind of a seam maneuver. Slides them around the ground and throws them out of there. So both are at one stock now. This is kind of where things can get really pivotal for both teams. With Reed Spring, if you're able to take this stock, but right now Ridley is struggling to get a hit in on Blair, then you have a solid two-player lead. If you're Carl Junction, you get this one here. You've got the game kind of matched up, even though you're going into a slight disadvantage in that second fight. Both fighters really sticking in the middle of the map, both working left to right. Ridley throws the brawler off, follows up with a big old leg sweep kick, but is not sitting and packing yet. But now mishap on the ledge, and that's gonna be it. So you're gonna see Ashton with a Q surviving by the little hairs on his chin with one stock left. And we will see who CJ throws into the third fight of the night. And we'll be right back. Okay, we're back here. We are getting ready for the third fight of this first set. You're gonna have Frostpunk playing as Kazuya. Frostpunk, once again, another returning player for them. He sits with about 33 stocks taken on the year. He's been a great middle guy for them. Definitely one that can really give a lot of different fighters a lot of problems because of his style. So if there's anybody that they want to kind of switch up the game and maybe try to not only take this stock from Ashton with a Q, but also maybe pull in a second victory, he's going to be one of the guys to do. So CJ definitely throwing their best here. Breed Spring, but we've only got 4 on the roster for in-house today. So sometimes it's a little difficult coming back off a holiday break, but both teams are playing. So here we are. Both fighters at the middle. You see a great sliding throw thing by Ridley there. He's got a good lead on Kazuya. Follows up another big hit, catches him in air, but can't land another one. But once again, gets him vertical off the map and takes the stock. Now it's 2-1 stock count with CJ right now in the lead. They really need to get this one from Ashton with the Q in order to feel like they have a chance to maybe chip away at this and definitely gain some insight into how Ashton plays and how he's going to continue to play in this game. There's another big hit, and the second stock is taken. Is that the third stock? Oh, that was the third stock. Somehow I missed that. So, there we go. That's the end of the third fight here. We're going to go in. Oh, that was. I got distracted for a second. That is a big stock taken by Kazuya and Frostpunk. And that will end Ashton's run, and we'll be right back. Okay, we're back. Sorry about the end of that last one. I got a little sidetracked here, shifting from 3 different screens here. But Frostpunk does take a huge stock there, and you know what? Town and City it is. Takes a big stock, gives Carl Junction their first win of this first set. He's going to go into with 2 stocks also. He's going against Otto. Otto plays Luigi. Kind of a newer matchup that the league has seen, as Otto as not either Rob or King K. Rool or King D. This is 4th character now that I know of. So working some kinks out. Had a little struggles early on with his Luigi game, but he's definitely settling into it. Feels comfortable. Feels confident. Now he's just trying to find Town and City. Or is it Small Battlefield? No. Yeah, Town and City. Just trying to find Town and City. Maybe a little bit of nerves here before we get started. Maybe not. You can see down below there some of our wonderful sponsors this year for the 2026 Breed Spring eSports season. Okay, big thanks out to Championship Martial Arts, one of our silver sponsors, as well as Precision Garage Door, another silver sponsor. Table Rock Community Bank, one of our bronze sponsors. And OxArc's another bronze sponsor. And Southern Bank, our gold sponsor. Here we go. Both fighters are now in the arena. Frostpunk had taken his customary stock to start the match before play can begin. He enters from the last set, which that's where the Q took one of his stocks. And you've got Otto with all three, and Luigi. Otto came in today, so he felt a little better. So he figured some things out with some of the maneuvering that Luigi can do. And so we're going to see here if he can put that to practice. Right now, Frostpunk off to a quick start. He's got Luigi into triple digits on his damage count. Luigi with a big move. And sends Kazuya off the map. Down another stock. He answers right back and takes a stock from Otto. So now we are 2 stocks to 1. Both fighters started at 0 at the start of this one here. Kazuya still yet to take any damage from Luigi. Oh. And, oh no. And there was a, as you like to say at home, that was a poor decision. And Otto was down another stock. So, and he is struggling here early, playing in the middle of the map. Now he finally has a little, gets some damage there on Frostpunk. Both players at 49 moving upward. A lot of back and forth in the middle. There's the LeBron celebration. Another big hit there by Luigi, and maybe had a chance to keep Kazuya off the map, keep him off the ledge, but lets him get back on now. Kazuya responds with some electric fire missiles things, and he's got him in a grab, a kick to the back of the head. That would not be after the Geneva Code convention. And another big counter, another big punch, and he sends Otto, 3-stocked Otto. And so now Carl Junction is right back in it with Frostpunk hanging on with 1 stock left. Takes out all 3 from Otto. So we will reshuffle the order and get right back in this first set. Okay, welcome back. We are right here in the middle of this this first set. You've got Carl Junction on their 3rd fighter, Frostpunk, who's playing as Kazuya. He's going to go into this next fight with 1 stock. He's going to be going against Oppa, whose fight is Donkey Kong. So he will have all 3. So you're going to see Oppa wait for Kazuya to jump off twice, and then once the blinking stops, the fighting starts, and we'll be on our way. This is the 3rd fighter for Carl Junction for Reed Spring, now entering with their 3rd fight. So the only difference is carrying the stocks into this fight. and that can play a big part. If Frostpunk goes on another big run, then you can find Carl Junction right back in the middle of this thing, and looking to capitalize on it. So you see Kazuya take his second dive. He's gonna stop blinking, and now they're ready to go. Go. Both fighters working kind of close combat, not using any kind of projectile or aerial. Both like to get grabs and smash and do all kinds of things up close. So that's what you're gonna get out of this map. And with these two fighters, both work in the middle, back and forth. You saw Opa take a big start, and then Kazuya's come back now and giving them a good run. And now you're seeing Donkey Kong kind of come back. There's a lot of back and forth with these two. A little aerial action there off the right, but no one able to really land anything. And there's the grab and the throw, and it works. Almost. Looks like Kazuya might get back on. There's that landing. And finally, the Reed Spring eSports get the stubborn Frostpunk off, which is a big victory for them. He did a great job of getting Carl Junction right back into this thing. So we'll be right back. We will be in the next fight of the first set. And we're back, getting ready for the next fight here. You're going to see Opa and Donkey Kong going against Salad, fighting as Bowser. Salad's another returner for CJ. They're going to be doing battle at Final Destination. Salad is a really good fighter. He's not made as many appearances this year, so you look at things like his stock count and match wins, and probably not as high as he would like it to be, but they're a really deep squad. They're ones that compete. They're able to use some different matchups and fight with different fighters. That's something that always makes them very competitive and a tough team. So both fighters are going to start with 3 stocks, and we're off. Once again, two big heavies here. Two who really like to grapple. Bowser does have some good distance objects. He can fight from the distance. He really does do a better job getting in close. Both fighters can take a high amount of damage, also dish out a high amount. And Opa's gonna strike first, gets the first stock taken there. Gives him a 3-2 advantage. Bowser responds right back there. Sal, like I said, very good player, someone who's been in their line for a couple years now. He's someone who spotlights big events and matches, something that's pretty common. Jansen for us is a younger player. Good to see him in a lineup and making a huge impact in their season. So two different players, different levels of experience, but both are some of the better players in our region, our section. So you can see right now, just then, Opa took the second stock. So he's got a big advantage right here, and he's already kind of capitalized on that last stock to get an advantage, and now he's gonna kick spike Bowser to the ground out of the map, and that's the end of the first set. Take that to the bank. Speaking of which, if you're looking for any savings accounts, checking accounts, maybe some personal loans, auto loans, whatever, two great options for us. Southern Bank, our gold sponsor, and Table Rock Community Bank. Another great banking area just right up the road. Get what you need and support the local community. And that's the end of the first set. And we'll be right back to start set number 2. Okay, welcome back. Getting ready to kick off our second set of the night. Reed Spring took the first one, pretty close fashion, probably closer than they'd like to, but ended up winning 4 games. They took Carl Junction, took 2 games as well. In the first set, you had Frost Punk with 4 stocks taken. Okay, he had the most for Carl Junction, won both of their matches. For Reed Spring, you had Ashton with the Q and Opa, the brothers, both taking 4 stocks each. And Ashton with the Q taking 2 wins and Opa taking the other 2. So now we're going to get into a different part of the lineup. So you can see BWP starting the second set here against Sal the Sloth. BWP playing as Violet, Sal the Sloth playing as Kirby. Sal the Sloth, another player for Carl Junction. So this is kind of the middle part of their stock count, about 15 on the year. Last tally, although sometimes math doesn't math, as the kids like to say. Both fires return to the middle of the map. Violet, that chain whippy sword thing, uses that really effectively and gets the first stock taken there off of Sal the Sloth. Now we're on the left side of the map, as you can see. Both fighters are working, trading back and forth. Kirby's an interesting character. He's got a lot of different moves and tricks. He's not one that I like playing very well. I just feel like I'm too slow. I'm already not a very fast team to begin with, so I think it's just my insecurities. Byleth with a lot of tricks. That little chain whip, uses the arrows really well. You'll see a lot of that out of BWP in this match, and all the others that he plays, both strategically and for accuracy. Both fires are at the right side of the map. BWP keeping Kirby off balance, trying to off the stage as much as possible. Works him now right to left. Follows up with a big hit. You see Kirby now in the triple digits, but still alive. Good recovery, but leaves him vulnerable. BWP capitalized, and that's the second stock taken. So right now, if your BWP is at 75%, you would love to close this thing out with all 3 stocks in your back pocket. If you're CJ, you want to get one before this set is over. Try to create a numbers game. Get into the second middle part here of your second set. Really good counter move there by Kirby. He's now got BWP up to 99% on his damage. By the recovers, using his whippy whip. Good shield to block Kirby's attack. Oh, he doesn't block that one. That's a great move there by Sal. Both kind of dancing. There's a calculated shot there by BWP. Good defense, but a little patience, a little kick. Kirby's able to capitalize off of that as soon as that shield wears off. Kirby worked to the middle of the map there. BWP once again capitalizes, catches him in the air, but he can't really make the move. Using those arrows to try to make it difficult for Kirby to land. Both kind of dodging, bob and weaving. Oh, exchange places. No contact made. No harm, no foul. Another arrow. Oh, now he gets him off the left side of the map. Kirby with the big sword misses, but then counters up with a big kick. And got BWP at 143%, but he walks right into the bad business end of that sword. That's going to be the third stock taken. Speaking of the business end, if you're ever looking for some recreational fun and self-defense, I recommend Championship Martial Arts to you as an option. Local business. Learn some discipline. Learn a skill. Learn a way of survival and living. So, Championship Martial Arts. Give them a call, and we'll be right back. Both fighters doing a good job working back and forth here, especially after BWP got that first stock from from Frostpunk. And a good response there. Bounce off to the right side of the map. Once again, Byleth, he's got those arrows that he can use to not only deal with things like timing or throw his opponents off, but also a good recharge attack weapon. He takes a second stock. But he's got his little poker stick and whip and things that he uses there. He's definitely a character with a lot of different tricks, a lot of different maneuvers. Kazuya, good brawler style. Can land some really devastating blows. Right now, it seems like he's just having a hard time finding some open opportunities as BWP continues to kind of work him off to the side of the map. And now with another big hit there, follows it right up. This is where things can get really dangerous. Brains does a great job of capitalizing on errors and miscues from his opponent. So right now you've got Frostpunk at 132%, down to 1 stock. He's charged up. He's glowing and on fire, but unfortunately finds the wrong end of the arrow from Byleth, and that's going to be the 3rd stock.
Allow me to demonstrate.
That's going to be the end of the second fight of this second set. So, see BWP on a little bit of a roll here. He's going to be carrying all 3 stocks into this 3rd set, and really in the driver's seat now as we get to the back end of the second set. So, currently we're at 1-0 Reed Spring, and now with a 2-match advantage here to the second set, and we will be right back. Okay, we're back. We're getting ready to start the 3rd fight here. Switching over here. In our 3rd fight, we've got BWP with 3 stocks carrying against Blair. Playing as me, Brawler. Dubious, one of our players is working the me Brawler as well this year. Joe playing as a character I'd seen a lot until this season, oddly enough. I don't know what it is about 2026. Everybody's bringing out their intermediate Brawler. Both fighters really working back and forth here, looking to take that first stock in this fight. The Brawler jumps in the air, looking to land something, but once again, BWP capitalizes on it. As soon as he lands, he's able to counter strike, and that is something that he just does really well. Just able to find little windows and moments where he can attack or counter something. Just a fighter who's done a great job learning his character and knowing how to read as the game adjusts. But gives up the first stock, I should say. Blair there with 1 stock taken from BWP. Got to be feeling pretty good about that. It's always nice when you get that first one. And Brain answers right back now and takes his first stock against Blair. Now both fighters are at 1 and relatively low damage shot count as BWP now up to about 55%. Both fighters kind of working back and forth. Me Brawl using those kicks to kind of create some separation and push BWP to the other side of the map. Unable to really capitalize on it once he got back on the map though. But several really good attacks right in a row. And BWP using those arrows once again. He likes to use those arrows for several different reasons. Oh, suplex right there by the brawler, by Blair. That gives BWP damage up to 109%. So really good use of the suplex. Trying to find some weaknesses there. Misses that recovery though and takes the second stock down. So now BWP playing as Violet here has a high damage count, but is definitely in the driver's seat regarding the stocks with a 2-to-1 advantage. Now just keeping the brawler on the right side of the map. Brawler does a great job of landing the shot, kind of being able to get back to the middle. BWP able to recover back on the left side. Good defense. Counters with a little sword attack there. Fires flopping sides. No one lands a shot. Oh, another suplex, and now BWP is up to 170%. Once again, those arrows off the side, and a great counter there by Blark. Capitalizes off the miscue by BWP, and now both fighters are at 1%. And if you're Blark at 51% damage, you gotta kind of feel like it's maybe still one you can take. You can get that third stock from BWP. That would be a big feather in the cap there for the Bulldogs from Carl Junction. Both fighters in the 50% range. There's another one of those grapples and suplexes there by the brawler. Seems to be a favorite maneuver. Seems to be working. So why go away from it? Dance with the girl that brung you, as they say. BWP at 113%. Use those arrows, recovers with his little chainy thing. There's the shot put ball by the brawler. It's another projectile that can do a lot of damage. There's a big kick, moving BWP to the right side of the map, hanging off on the ledge. Recovers really well. It follows up with that big pointy stick sword thing. Both fighters working to the left. There's another shot put. Oh! A big shot to the head there on Violet. Might be a concussion. I'd say take a look at the tank. See if Violet will be able to continue that. And a big victory there by Blark and Carl Junction here as they get their first victory in the second set. And we'll come right back and we'll see Otto step into the arena. All right, welcome back. We're getting ready for the next fight here in the second set. Those of you who were scoring at home, and you already saw Blark get the third stock from BWP after his run of 6 in a row. You just got here, just tuning in. We got Carl Junction right now with just coming off the heels of a big fight win right there. They're gonna have Blark fighting as the Me Brawler. He's going to have 1 stock going into this fight against Otto fighting as Luigi, who's going to have all 3. So Blark altogether today has taken 4 stocks on the night. Pretty solid night right there. Of course, he would love to get maybe just a few more before his night's over. So So we're gonna have Blark take his 2 jumps, and now we're underway. Luigi, played by Otto, a little newer character here. Otto did not have the appearance in the first set that he wanted, so he's going to be looking to come back a little bit and build off of some of the errors in his first set there. Blark, once again, another returning player for CJ, good fighter. We were just talking, he uses the knee brawler really well, and is going to be a matchup problem for not only Reed Spring today, but whoever they play in the sectional. So it's an amazing recovery by Otto. Whoa! And a miscue there by Blark, and that's going to be the end of that one. So we are at the end of that fight. We're going into potentially the last fight of the night, as Carl Junction will throw Salad as Bowser with 3 stocks to Otto with 3 stocks. So we'll be right back. Okay, we're back. You can see Otto settling in there, getting ready to go. He's going to be taking Luigi with his 3 stocks, going against Salad and Bowser with his 3 stocks. So, this is the 4th fighter for Carl Junction. As y'all know, we went to a 4 versus 4 setup this year. So, matches do go very quickly. It definitely changes how you want to order your roster sometimes. Bowser using that flame attack. Tries to booty bounce him, but misses. Luigi and Bowser are too familiar for those. Go back to the 80s. It's the original Nintendo joke. So, anyway, but these 2 fighters have known each other since the 80s. They were both born in 2000. That's because I'm old. So, both working the right side of the map. Back and forth action, both in the 90s. Now, Luigi lands a couple of shots there, but Bowser counters it. Luigi off the map, and he does recover. Was kind of expecting maybe Bowser to kick him right back off the edge, but let's Luigi get back on, and then Otto capitalizes really well. And then Bowser gets him back off the stage. Otto tries to recover, and Salad does a great job of sending him off the map with the first stock here is taken. Both fighters on the left side of the map. Bowser with that fire makes it really difficult, especially on the edges or when you're in the air to recover. Ooh, big old double leg drop kick out of Bowser. Sends Luigi running home. And now down to 1 stock, and Bowser with 3. And at 175% on his damage, does a little skull land. Ooh. Capitalizes again with the booty bomb. Off the right side of the map, Luigi, Otto really wanting to get the stock taken. He's got him up to 193%, but can't seem to find that stock, and misses that one, and that's going to be it. And there it is, Salad with a big 3 stock against Otto. And that's going to be the end of that fight, and we'll be right back here from the campus of Reed Spring High School in beautiful Stone County, Missouri. Okay, we're back. We are here deep in the second set. Sal with Bowser and all 3 stocks going against Ashton with a Q and his 3 stocks. If you're Sal, you're capitalizing off the big 3 stock victory over Otto. Otto not having the best night tonight. He's been a little rusty. He's been kind of a lot of a coach position and not really hasn't been as in many battles this year. Definitely as many as he would like, but that can also be great when you're having success. So it's kind of a necessary evil sometimes. Ashton with a keep playing as Ridley today. Felt like he kind of go back with this character. He's been a lot of Isabel lately, but felt like it was a good day to switch it up a little bit. And so far, he's had some really good success. He scrapes Bowser from right to left of the stage and sends him off that first stock. So right now, in this fight, Reed Spring with an advantage. Bowser looking to use that heavyweight grabbing ability, using that fire as well. Great character to fight with. A lot of tools in the tool shed, and he capitalizes and gets a big stock taken. So both fighters at 2 now. There's that fire we were talking about. Once again, really difficult at each part of the map, but especially if you're off map, it can be really difficult to recover and get back in on the map and into a fighting position. Now, Ashton with the Q using the kind of the same tactic there, using those fireballs and trying to keep Bowser off the ledge. Bowser does recover though and gets back on the stage here on the right side. And a good recovery there as he gets back on and drops from the platform. He catches Ridley with his spiky shell. There's a big hit right there by Ridley. That's going to be Bowser's 2nd stock taken. So he's got 1 stock now. Ashton Q with 2, but he's up to 160 now in damage, and that's actually going to be his 2nd stock. So both fighters at 1 stock now. If you're Ashton with a Q, you're trying to get the last stock and end the match. If you're Sal, you're trying to get this big win here. That would put you into the 4th player of Reed Spring, and you feel like anything can happen when you're in that last set. Really good job capitalizing off Bowser's missed smash there. Great job with that spinning shell maneuver. Oh, there's that grab and throw that Ridley has really used a lot in this game, both sets, and has been really effective. Bowser with a big old headbutt, and that's going to be the 3rd stock there. And Sal and Carl Junction not going away easy into that dark night. And you're going to have Sal with 1 stock left. And he's going to be going against Opa, who will step in the arena with all 3 stocks. So we will be right back. Okay, we're back. We are getting ready for the last fight of the night, potentially. Reed Spring Kernel with a 1-0 advantage. If Opa can take away that last stock from Sal, that'll be the end of the match. If Sal can take all 3, then that's going to even it up, and we're going to go to a 3rd set, which we have not had this year. Could be interesting to see if we're able to get there. Okay, so you're going to see Salad taking his first 2 jumps. And then once he's done blinking, the fight will begin. A little early movement there, and both fires are off. Not waiting for the blinking, he's ready to go. Mike Tyson coming out of his corner. There's no walking out, just go get it. So I like it, I like the approach. A little fire attack there. Boom, and counters right off with a big old hit there, catching Donkey Kong in the air. Donkey Kong with the slam into the ground. Deals a lot of damage. Now he's got Bowser up to 181%, while Opa sits at 151, and that's a big old hit. That's going to be the first stock taken in this fight. But Salad with 1 stock left because of coming from the previous match. There's a big old clap attack from Donkey Kong. He's going to send Bowser way gone. And that's going to be it. Probably a lot of damage when that Bowser lands. Probably need some landscaping done. Speaking of landscape, we get into the spring months here. Looking to maybe update your house a little bit. Maybe looking to move. Want to get closer to the lake. To get ready for warm summer weather, call OxArcs. Bronze sponsor here for Reed Spring eSports and serving the local community. So that is the end of this matchup here against Reed Spring and Carl Junction. The second set, you had Salad with 6 stocks taken for Carl Junction, Blark with 3. Those are 2 big players for them in this second set. For Reed Spring, you had BWP taking 8 stocks, Ash with a Q taking 2, and then Otto with 1, and Opa taking the ever-critical last stock. So, fun facts here for this last matchup here. You had 8 stocks taken as the most of the night for Reed Spring by BWP in that second set. You had Asher with a Q taking 6 total altogether. That's another good night for him. And Opa taking 5. So multiple players with a lot of high stock counts today, spreading the wealth, if you will, and just a great team effort. So that is the end of the regular season. We will then prepare for the sectional playoffs, and then we will go from there. So for tonight, that's it from Reed Spring, Missouri. Enjoy your night.